North Valley.
Hey, welcome back.
Gutierrez.
Try to tune in here.
And Cobra, Jason Moreno.
Jordan Gutierrez for Valley against Jason Marino at 100.
At 113 pounds from Valley, Zach Damian. And Cobra, Sharon Peterson.
Damian ranked number 4 in the state.
At 120 pounds from Valley, Adrian Montoya. And Cobra, ranked number 2 in the state, Conrad Cole. At 120 pounds, from Valley, Ruben Lucero, ranked number 1 in the state. At Florida, ranked number 7 is Mackie Sandoval. At 132 pounds, from Valley, Eric Trujillo, ranked number 11 in the state. At Florida, ranked number 4, LaRocha. At 138 pounds, from Valley, Omar Sotelo, ranked number 3 in the state. At Florida, ranked number 4, Alex Peterson. At 145 pounds, from Valley, McCoy Flanagan, ranked number 6. And Cobra, ranked number 8, Arnoldo Waldo Garcia. At 162 pounds, from Valley, Jack Miller. And Cobra, Sammy Fowl. At 160 pounds, from Valley, Brandon Gonzalez, ranked number 1 in the state. And from Blood, Eligio Baranda. At 170 pounds, from Valley, Jackson Wright, ranked number 1 in the state. And from Blood, ranked number 3 in the state, Kyle Rosenbrock. At 182 pounds, from Valley, Oliver Quincy, ranked number 9. And from Front, ranked number 11, Kristen Peter. At 195 pounds, from Valley, Juan Gomez. And from Front, ranked number 4 in the state, Jose Rodriguez. At 220 pounds, Valley Epic Porpoise. And from Brooke, Joe Corwin, ranked number 3 in the state. And their heavyweight, from Valley, Florian Bridgers, ranked number 6 in the state. And from Brooke, Oscar Soto, ranked number 4 in the state. There's great camp tonight. This is the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in the state. Let's get the rest one. We're going to start tonight at 132-pound weight class.
Okay, as you heard it from the PA, and we'll start at 132 after the short timeout on 1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com. Welcome back to the Beat Digger Gymnasium, and we're going to kick it off at 132 pounds. Bo Rocha, ranked number 4 in the state, against Aaron Trujillo, ranked number 11 in the state. So it should set the tone for the match, Jason.
And what a matchup tonight. The number 1 and number 2 ranked teams. 21 ranked wrestlers on these two teams. And a lot of them ranked right there together at certain weights. And it's going to be a barn burner tonight.
I believe Tim Yount, Valley will take 9 to state, and Brush will take 9 to state as placers. Well, Sinky and some of them are ranked a little lower, but we're underway.
We have Bo Rocha and Aaron Trujillo out there just underway, tied up forehead to forehead, now break apart, fighting for wrist control. One of the big things in this matchup tonight is for Brush not to get pinned and to pin the ones that they can. short fireman try by Trujillo. Rocha blocks it, backs away from it. Avoids getting taken down. They tie up again, forehead to forehead, fighting for that inside control. Now a nice little ankle pick by Bo Rocha and a good sprawl by Trujillo. Trujillo reshoots. Good sprawl by Bo Rocha. Good sprawl out there, picking up the leg. And he's a spin around. He's got the 2-point takedown. So Brush takes the lead in this match, 2-0. As Bo Rocha gets the takedown. Now he's got a cross face. Cross face in there, trying to get the pick and step. He's picking up that ankle. Loses the cross face momentarily. Now he's got it. He's got the pick and step in there. Just needs to drive across it. Andrew Trujillo trying to fight it. And his back was exposed for just a second. And Trujillo rolls through it back up to his base. So no near fall points. 25 seconds left here in the first period. Bo Rocha leads 2-0 on the initial takedown. Trujillo trying to scoot out of bounds. Inside of 10 seconds now left in the first period. And they're going to go out of bounds. 8 seconds left here. Bo Rocha leads the match 2-0. As Trujillo sets. Bo Rocha sets on the right side. Jumps down to an ankle as Trujillo tries to stand up and hit a switch on the way back down. Bo Rocha just turned him right at the whistle. Got a 1 count out of it, but not 2 for the near fall. We'll go to the second period. Bo Rocha leads 2-0. Trujillo's choice. He chooses neutral here in the second period.
Yeah, Rocha deferred his choice.
Trujillo got taken down in that first period. Must be pretty confident in the shots, though.
I don't think after Rocha turned him a couple times, he didn't want to get on the bottom either.
That pick and step for Rocha looked pretty good in that first period. Just didn't quite rolling through one time, and then right at the end of the first period, got a 1 count, and then time ran out. Bo Rocha, that little ankle pick try again, and there's Trujillo. He's a reshoot, gets in on a single leg. Bo Rocha draped over the top and sprawling. A cross try there, trying to pick up an ankle. Bo Rocha with his hips in, but Trujillo still has a hold of that leg. Now trying to back out of there as he lets go. And they're going to go out of bounds. No points scored here in the second period. They make their way back to the center circle in the neutral position. We're tied up again, forehead to forehead. Fighting for that inside control. We're pushing on each other's heads out there. Neither wrestler taking a shot here. A little ankle try by Rocha. Now he switches over the other leg and they go out of bounds again. 40 seconds left in the second period. Little ankle hit by Bo Rocha. He's trying to scoot around behind. Has Trujillo over on his backside. Bo Rocha needs to work up that body. And is trying to set Trujillo over on his back, and there's Rocha gets the 2-point takedown. And to set Trujillo over on his back. He's close in there. Bo Rocha leads 4-0 now. We're going to run out of time here in the second period.
We both choice.
Bo chooses a down position to start the third period. Trujillo on from the right side. Trujillo gets a caution for not setting up on the elbow. Stand up by Bo. He's up to his feet, feeling the wrist. Trying to peel away here. He gets his wrist free and gets away. He's going to get the escape. It's now 5-0 in favor of Bo Rocha. see a few more points, at least get a major decision here. And Bo Rocha tried that ankle pick again, got set on his hip as they go out of bounds. No points scored. They're back in the neutral position. And now Trujillo's in on a good single leg. Cross face by Bo Rocha. Grabs a hold of that ankle again. Good sprawl by Rocha. He's got him flattened out. Just needs to break those wrists. And Rocha's got that ankle tied up, and now the ref's going to give him a 2-point takedown. 7-0 now is the score in favor of Bo Rocha. I'd like to see a couple of near fall points if he could get that pick and step set up again. There's a good cross face, looking for a cradle. Now he's picking up the ankle. Trying to step through it right on the edge of the mat. Bo Rocha still with the cross face in there. On the pick up the leg, throws him to his back. Got to drag him back in. Pull him back. You've got to pull him on there. He's getting some back points, and it looks like they're here. Flattened out, and there's a pin for Bo Rocha.
Oh, wow. That comes 4:36 into the 5:36 into the match. Bo Rocha gets pin win, 6 points for the Diggers. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Hey, welcome back. We're at 138 pounds. Alec Peterson for the Beat Diggers. Omar Sotelo for Valley Vikings. And Peterson was in on a shot, got blocked by Sotelo. They looked to the near side, and they'll be out of bounds. Peterson ranked number 4 by on the mat, and Sotelo ranked number 3.
Rob, do you know the score when they wrestled in Florence?
No.
It was a close match. I was up there, but I can't remember what the final score ended up being.
Peterson with a shot. He gets caught in the front headlock. And they're under position there. Getting up on his toes, pushing into Sotelo. Reaches for a knee. Sotelo keeps that front headlock on. Peterson going for the ankles. Sotelo's kind of stretched way out there. And this is going to say, you're going nowhere, let's go back to center. Still no score. 55 seconds gone first period. 3, 4, 5, half dozen taps by Sotelo and a shot finally. Now Peterson tries a shot. Sotelo catches that front headlock again. Peterson had a single hooked up for a moment. Sotelo comes back as they get back to their feet. Peterson caught in the standing front headlock by Sotelo. Under the under position. Sotelo hanging on to that front headlock. And about 35 seconds of counting. Sotelo spinning with that front headlock, spins around behind, and he's going to get the takedown. She couldn't spin fast enough to get out of it. Peterson trying to tripod up. Sotelo with a little spiral ride, brings him back to his base, tries to get a grapevine in, now he'll get it in on the left side. No elbow in the back of the neck there. Going to work that grapevine ride. Peterson broken flat. We're going to head to the second period. Sotelo up 2-0. It's Sotelo's choice. Sotelo's going to defer. Peterson will take the down position. Face away from us. The big maroon mat with a big yellow circle and a small 10-foot maroon. Yellow Beat Digger B, and we get a caution on the start against Sotelo. Comes in on the right side. Quick stand up. Peterson trying to peel away. He's still on his feet, trying to peel the wrist. Hasn't moved much. Sotelo trying to lift him up, lifts him up, and dumps him down with kind of a tight waist. Now he's got a standing grapevine. Peterson's tripoded up there. And Peterson grabs a headlock, puts Sotelo over on his hip. Peterson's still not awarded the reversal yet, but he's got a headlock locked up on Sotelo. Sotelo's exposed. Now Peterson's going to turn into him. Now he reset that headlock and trying to stretch him out. Sotelo
he's getting high out.
A little too high. But now Stella comes up with a single leg, and Peterson's got a cross face and a whizzer in there trying to fight off this reversal
Right
by
now,
Sotelo.
No reversal or escape's been given, so Peterson still has control. The match is 2-2 with a minute 5 left in the second period. There was some excitement right there, wasn't there?
There was. Now Sotelo's got reaching up for the head. Peterson still with a whizzer. Now Sotelo overhooks him, and he'll get the escape as they go out of bounds. And we'll give Peterson the reversal. No back points out of that?
Nope.
Sotelo with the escapes up by 1. Peterson working him over the near edge. It puts him out of bounds. Back to the center, and they're underway. 40 seconds and counting. Hubbard and looking at each other. Peterson will back towards the center. Sotelo trying to work to the edge. Peterson cuts him off and shoots in on a double leg. Could have been a stalling on Sotelo. He's just backing away fast.
He is. He's kind of, probably both of these guys aren't used to a match like this intense and this tight right into this period. So it's a 3-2 score with 20 seconds left in the second period. And Peterson scored. We did get that stall call there, Bob.
Yes, Sotelo gets front headlock on Peterson right here at the edge. 15 seconds and counting. And the official will send him back to the center. Sotelo up by 1. 10.8 seconds on the clock here, second period.
Working towards the edge again, but neither guy's taking a shot. Now Peterson takes a shot. Time runs out.
It'll be Sotelo's choice. Shane Cole joined us. We're kind of tag teaming tonight with the 2 microphones. There's one over here at Matt's side. Okay, Peterson will move in on the right side. Get that little spiral ride, trying to work the arm back. And he breaks Sotelo down. Sotelo flattened out. Here comes a half Nelson trying to power it up a little bit. Started up on his base, but...
Had one-on-one on this side there, Rob, on this side.
Yeah, I can't see the far side. The face kind of teed out away from us. And she's got that spiral ride. Breaks Sotelo flat again.
Sotelo doesn't start working. We might need to get another call here, but Peterson has to work out a little bit off the hips, too. But right now, Peterson's riding tough.
Doing a great job trying to get the half in. Sotelo hits a switch. Peterson stepping over it. Puts Sotelo on his hip for a moment. He gets a leg scissor in there for a moment, but couldn't hold it. Sotelo flattens out. Hides his head there.
That'll be enough movement for a while to keep any spot calls off either guy, but Sotelo...
That'll be a point.
No, that's against us. What? That's against us.
Sotelo's laying there flat with his head buried in the mat. Okay, you're the referee. Explain that one.
Well, somebody was calling. You got to call it on somebody, and Peterson's only really come out once on the side, and that was when that third action happened. So.
Okay, he's working from the top. That one-on-one.
Right now, I would go the other way, but Peterson's got working for control, and Valley Russell is not moving too much. He's just doing enough to be defensive to make Peterson look like he's not coming out to the side, but he's got to break him down first. So.
And now he's finally getting up, and Peterson's going to let him go. He'll go out of bounds. I think still up by 2.
4-2 with 22 seconds left in the third period. Peterson. Down on the low single, comes through for a double.
Well, Sotelo's got that figure 4 wrapped around there. Peterson's got him about set up in a Peterson roll. He's turning into him. 8 seconds. And now Peterson steps over, hooks the head, puts Sotelo over onto his hip, trying to turn him over. 4/5 of the second. 2 count, and Speed Fingers are going to whip all the bases.
That's a close one. I don't even know. I couldn't hear the buzzer.
Whoa. There was a 3 count. as I looked at the clock.
It was actually, we'll see. This one's going to come down.
And Coach from Valley is
2 points. Got the match.
coming from behind is Alex Peterson.
Takes him down and puts him on his back with 22 seconds left.
4-point move. How about that? We got another match to go against number 5 against number 6. I know the Marcos Garcia. Baby. Let's call him Baby. I got to get my breath here. Shane, you take this one.
All right. We got Garcia going up against Flanagan from Valley. This is a 145-pound match, and the Valley dual meet against Brush is now 9 Brush, 0 Valley. So we're 2 matches in, and we're on our 3rd match at 145 pounds tonight. They're circling in the center right now. Both getting in low stances. Circling, getting into a head-to-head or forehead-to-forehead tie. My heart's still pumping off that too.
Oh my goodness! You too. Huh?
They got wrist. Baby's got wrist control. Flanagan just shoots a low single, and then Baby just comes around. Baby shoots a low single, and kind of just exchanging moves out of it into a forehead-to-forehead tie again. Baby shoots him towards the edge of the mat, and they both circle back in and come back to the center. Go back to forehead-to-forehead tie now. Got wrist control. Each guy's got one wrist, so they're kind of just mirroring each other at this point in time. Both have wide stances, both square wide stances, and I can say Valley looks like they have a good weight program up there, don't they?
Yeah. There's a lot of good-looking kids out there this year. Tough kids.
Maybe shoots for a high crotch, and they shoots Flanagan off the mat. Back to the center they go with 40 seconds left in the first period. Out here we got a number 6 ranked kid from Valley, Flanagan, going against number 8 against Arnoldo Maltos Garcia. So we got another one of those.
That new ranking said Arnoldo up to 5. I think. I wrote that down.
They got us in the dark here with that spotlight down there. They're still in a forehead-to-forehead tie. This has been a strategic first period right now. There's 8 seconds left, and they're right on the edge of the mat, and 5 seconds left.
I think you're right. You see that 8 in the dark?
First period.
8. I don't know where I got the 5.
0-0. Maltos and Garcia's choice. He defers and gives it to Flanagan, and Flanagan takes down. Well, so far this has been all it's been built up to be. Get a movement on top for Garcia, so we got a caution.
You called that against Valley.
No, he's got us as red tonight.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
How are we on the scoreboard?
We got a quick escape with Flanagan, and now they're on their feet 1-0, and Valley Wrestler wins this match, winning right now in the second period. Back into that forehead-to-forehead tie. Garcia working for inside control, and he does a quick throw by and shoots on a low single, and they go out of bounds. Go back to the center. Going back into that forehead-to-forehead tie. Working for inside control off of that. Both of them, they free up and go face each other square. Garcia's more in a square stance now. Flanagan's dropped into a sugar-type stance, sugar foot or staggered stance.
Maybe needs to go after him.
Got a minute left in the second period. We just score 1-0. Flanagan over Garcia Brush. Flanagan shoots one on a double leg, and Arnoldo Garcia sprawls out of that. Now they're circling through and reshot and shot and reshot out there. So we're getting some good action, strategy and action. So that's what people came to see.
Yeah.
Back to the center they go with 40 seconds left in the second period. And the score is Garcia 0, Flanagan 1. Escape off the bottom with about 10 seconds into the second period is how we got that score. Back to a four-head tie. Working the center of the mat right now. Flanagan working heavy on that head. He's pounding it pretty good. Garcia's staying pretty sound out of that. But he's going back to it. 8 seconds left, and they're right on the edge of the mat. Both tied up here. Baby shoots low on his low again. He gets 2 shots off right there again, and no point scored. So he tried the
short fireman's he like.
Yes.
Couldn't quite get in there deep enough with it.
Garcia's choice, and he takes down. Again, the score is 1-0, and the Valley Wrestler ahead. Arnaldo does a quick stand-up, and both on their feet right now. Flanagan lets him go. 6 seconds into the third period. Now the score is 1-1. Then we come down to another one of those. Going in.
Busy holding her breath.
Going in a four-head tie again. Garcia's got the wrist control this time, and Flanagan's working towards the edge of the mat. He'll go right to the edge and then turn in and try to shoot Baby off. And now Baby comes back around and shoots him off, so they're going back to their center.
Have to restart. They went out of bounds.
Go back to wrist control and staying a little bit away from that head this time. Working the head. Both of them getting a little few shots in on the head taps, or pounding the head. Now under the forehead and tie. Flanagan gets heavy on that head, and Baby kind of gets a little nervous in that area, which he can because he's jerking him down. And then he reaches down to a double leg. The Baby gets an underhook on it and fights out of that. Scores 1-1 with 50 seconds left in the third period. Maltos is up. Flanagan shoots. Baby comes around. Another flurry. Just couldn't get around before going out of bounds. So I would go out of bounds, come back to the center with 43 seconds left.
Flanagan can go backwards in a hurry.
He can. Now they're in the four-head tie again. Flanagan's got wrist control this time. They separate. Now they're facing each other. Flanagan reaches for that head. He reaches long. Baby can time that right. He can actually duck under and do a shot off from that. And at arm's length from each other right now. Garcia's a little on his heels, so he needs to correct that a little bit. 17 seconds left in the third period with a 1-1 score. Garcia's working him, taking him, shooting him off the mat with 6 seconds left. So they start again in the center. Flanagan takes a little knee slap, and they're going to go into overtime. First score win, they're going to 1 minute sudden victory, so they'll be facing each other in a neutral position again. They're in a four-head tie, circling right now. Now, Flanagan grabs that wrist control off that four-head tie, and then he goes to pounding the head a little bit again. Garcia's got him blocked off on.
Okay, welcome back as we go to 152 pounds. Zane Fowl for the Beat Diggers going against Zach Miller, ranked number 2 in the state. And Jason's back with us with the mic.
Zach Miller gets the first takedown. Minute 20 left in this first period. Zach Miller leads over Zane Fowl 2-0. Up there riding, has wrist control underneath. Now he's going to let Zane Fowl go. Escape goes Fowl's way. 2-1's the score. Big double leg by Zach Miller turns it into a fireman, tips Zane Fowl over and gets the takedown. So 4-1 now the score for Zach Miller from Valley.
Loaded up a cheap tilt, but Fowl didn't go over.
Using that spiral right now, he has Fowl over on his hip, right at the edge of the mat. Zach Miller just working there. 32 seconds left here in the first period as they go out of bounds. Fowl will make his way back to the center circle. Zach Miller going to give Fowl the free escape. Now a 4-2 score. Little cheap single leg try by Zach Miller as he hooks up that elbow. Looks like he's going to try to tip Fowl over again with that short fireman. And referee's going to call a stalemate on that. 12 seconds left here in the first period. Zach Miller loads up that cheap fireman again, and he's going to get a takedown here at the end of the first period. He's going to lead going into the second, 6-2.
That's probably why maybe Garcia couldn't get that fireman to work, because Miller's got that fireman from way out there and makes it work.
So Zach Miller's choice, he defers the foul. Foul chooses bottom here in the second period. Stand-up attempt by Fowl gets side-dragged by Zach Miller. Zach Miller with an arm bar in there. Had Fowl flattened out, then Fowl come up to his knees, and Zach Miller just rolls him over. Fowl fighting for his life down there. Big half now, lifting on that head by Zach Miller. Fowl's fighting, and there's the pin for Zach Miller here in the second period. It's going to be a 3-minute, 23-second pin for Zach Miller.
2:23.
2 minutes 23. Sorry, Rob, can't count.
Oh, that's okay. 2:23. Okay, next up will be Cookie Barraza for the Beat Diggers going against number 1 ranked Brendan Gonzalez. So now we're tied up 9-9 on the game after that 6-point pin by Zach Miller. And Cookie trying to fight off a double leg tackle, and he's bouncing on his toes, gets driven about 3/4 away across the mat and out of bounds into the Beat Digger cheerleaders.
Brendan Gonzalez was a state champion last year, wasn't he?
I think so. And there's a single leg by Cookie, and Gonzalez reaches back, hooking a single, and he'll just pop around the backside. Nice move to get the takedown for the Valley Vikings, Brendan Gonzalez. And he's got a half Nelson working it from the far side. That's going to hurt. Cookie's trying to fight off that half Nelson, and he's got the arm tied up, kind of a arm bar, a double arm bar. It looked with a half in there. There's a couple points, back points coming. Hasn't changed that hole. Now they get too near fall points. And let's give a bloody nose here. So, just tuned in. We started the duel at 1:32. Bo Rocher with a pin over Aaron Trujillo. Then Alec Peterson won in last second 4-point move over Omar Stella. Over Mofos Garcia loses the tough one in overtime, 3-1 to McCoy Flanagan. And we're here at 152 with Zane Fowl losing by a fall at 2:23 to number 1 Zach Miller. That sets us up for Brendan Gonzalez, also ranked number 1, and he's ahead 4-0 over versus Cookie Barraza. Barraza's cleaned up, set to go as they look away from us. Quick stand up by Cookie, and he gets you escape. Still 1:05 left to counting here in the first period. Several head taps. There's Gonzalez in on a low signal and puts Cookie right down to the 2-point takedown. Trying to stand up. Now Gonzalez, he reaches clear over the left side, puts a half Nelson on, working that armbar out on the right, and half Nelson from the way far side. Now he steps over, hits a cross face, grabs that far elbow, walks the barbed wire around, and trying to get the pin. He'll tighten up that barbed wire and get a half Nelson with it. And getting chest to chest, Cookie bridging high and hard, about 4 big bridges to finish the pin for Brandon Gonzalez. And that comes. Where are we at?
134.
134. And that'll put Valley in the lead, 15-9. And now this could be the match of the night. Number 3 ranked Kyle Rosenbrock taking on number 1 ranked Jackson Wright.
I don't know how it could get any more exciting than Alec Peterson's match, but I hope we see it that way.
That sounds good to me.
Jackson Wright was a state champion at 152 last year, wasn't he, Rob?
I don't know. The Chat's website doesn't have brackets on it anymore, so I couldn't do my homework that I wanted to. And I didn't download it last spring when I had it up. So.
We're underway here in the first period now. Both wrestlers tied up forehead to forehead. They break apart. Tie up again, looking for that inside control. Boy, there's some strength out there, isn't there, Rob?
Yeah, I think so.
They'll go out of bounds. 20 seconds done in the first period. No score. Tied up forehead to forehead again.
Operate wrestlers. And one plays basketball in his spare time. So, out of bounds again.
Both wrestlers just kind of flexing their muscle, showing their strength out there to begin this match. No real shots yet. There's a shot by Kyle Rosenbrock. He picked the knee, trying to get around that corner. He has that knee hooked up. Now he kind of just switches out. Oh, wow.
Jackson Wright thought he had him whipped over that reverse headlock. Rosenbrock just bridged out of it, keeps his single leg, and the fish has got that backwards grapevine in there. The fish is going to give him a takedown. Little quick there, ref, but Rosenbrock facing that. Slick move there by Jackson Wright.
Wright gets the initial takedown, takes the lead in the match with 40 seconds left, 2-0. Kyle Rosenbrock set on the bottom. Quick stand-up attempt by Rosenbrock, gets pulled back down by Wright. Rosenbrock flattened out on the mat. Now he gets his arms back loose, pushes back, gets back up to his base. Heavy shoulder pressure by Wright. That scissor circle hooked up, stand up by Rosenbrock, trying to peel the wrist. Wright just rolls him out of bounds.
Threw that standing grapevine in and just rolled him out.
Rosenbrock, 12 seconds left in the first period, makes his way back to the center. Wright jumps on from the right side. Quick stand up by Rosenbrock, pulls back down, stand up again. Gets pulled back down. Jackson Wright uses a lot of heavy shoulder pressure. We're going to run up the first period. Rosenbrock down 2-0.
Alley's choice. First hit, Kyle will take the down position.
Rosenbrock set again. Right on from the right side again. Sit out try by Rosenbrock, side drag down. Jackson Wright controlling the wrists underneath. Rosenbrock faces back up. Rosenbrock trying to push back. Boy, there's a lot of shoulder pressure, isn't there?
Half Nelson in there. Yeah, he's behind the shoulders and had that half in there pretty deep.
I just kind of tilt Rosenbrock over. Rosenbrock strong enough not to go. And now Jackson Wright puts Rosenbrock on his back, right on the edge of the mat. Rosenbrock, and there's a quick pin call.
He's down pretty good.
Jackson Wright gets the pin. 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Huge pin for Jackson Wright. The Beat Diggers lose 4 in a row. Next up will be Tristan Peter against Oliver Simsink. It's Mike up. Mike up Sin Cole here. And Tristan Peter underway. So this is another one. Tristan ranked number 11. Oliver.
There, I'm back online.
There you are. Ranked number 9.
Into a year-to-year tie. The Valley Wrestler has the underhook in to go out of bounds.
You're at 182 pounds. We've got a lot of wrestling to go here on KSIR at KSIR.com. Look for keep it here.
Okay, we got another forehead-to-forehead tie. Peter's got wrist control, and then the Valley Wrestler comes with an underhook now. We're still in a forehead-to-forehead tie. They're standing kind of straight up, and then Peter gets snapped down, and the Valley Wrestler just spins around behind and throws a leg in at the same time. So right now now he's getting put close to the back. But he comes out of that and goes back around and flattens down. So Peter's belly down right now, and the Valley Wrestler has the grapevine in. Looks like a double grapevine. Looks close to a figure 4 to the body, but the referee's up front watching, so they can't really see that. Peter's flat right now, and the double grapevines are thrown in. Or the scissors to the body than a grapevine.
Aaron Quinlan pointing that figure 4 on the body out to the referee. And I think
there he goes again. There's another figure 4 to the body, too. So then he comes around. He's not just looking behind. Peter's still belly down with the Valley Wrestler working his head with the scissors on the body. Now he goes to that double grapevine again. He stretches Peter out. Peter tripods up and attempts a roll. Now Peter's got his legs, but Peter's up to his base, and the Valley Wrestler's high. There's 12 seconds left in this period. Peter bellies down again with the pressure from the scissor ride. Going to end the period 2-0. Valley Wrestler's choice. I can't see the Valley Wrestler's name.
Quincy. Something like that.
Quinsink. Okay, Peter chooses down. Valley Wrestler defers, and Peter Rush Wrestler chooses down. Scores 2-0 going into the second period. The Valley Wrestlers ahead. The Valley Wrestler comes around with a crossface, block the arm. So now he's got working ahead a little bit. Peter's working his way back up. The Valley Wrestler goes to a far side cradle with that arm block. Then he works up to a one-on-one. He's up to the side of the stubby in the one-on-one. Peter's based up, and the Valley Wrestler's just got that stubby on, not really working too hard to get out on the outside of it. Peter does a quick stand-up, and then the Valley Wrestler attempts to throw the legs in, and he catches it before he does it. So now Peter's coming up. Valley Wrestler has scissors to the body, and he's working the power half up top on Peter's bad shoulder there, so hopefully that holds out, and the Valley Wrestler is high. He's coming around, he's got the scissors on the body. We got a stalemate out of it. Come back to the center. Peter will be down. We have 1:07 in the second period. Quinlan's quite animated tonight over there coaching on the side, isn't he, Rob?
Yeah, I think he works with the bigger guys a lot.
Whistle blows, and Peter bases out right away. The Valley Wrestler attempts to get a far side cradle and throws the leg in at the same time. Peter attempted to do a stirrup throw on him, and the Valley Wrestler throws a legs in while they're on their feet. Peter's in the air, and we got a potentially dangerous because they're off the mat.
Well, the referee let that standing grapevine hitter way too long trying to put 2 in.
Peters down again, and we're starting 50 seconds left in the second period. Peters does quick stand or tripod up, kind of the heavyweight stand up. Now he's up to his feet, and the Valley wrestler throws that legs in again. He's going to get hit for stalling. That's a stalling ride right there. But he breaks him down, and Peters comes down, and he goes right back up to the top of that power half. So he's working Peters' upper body once he breaks him down. Peters got the knee crunched up, and the ref's looking for back points against Peters. Peters cranking that knee pretty hard. Really, he's in a good position not to give anything up. He just has to belly down and keep cranking on that knee. There he goes. He gets back to his belly, and the Valley wrestler throws that grapevine ride in again. And we got 10 seconds left, and he's got a little flurry of action from Peter, but he's not quite getting around to where he can get it. So now you enter the third period with Valley wrestler 2-0, and it'll be Valley's choice.
Line St. Road, Peter, the second period. Let's see what Peter can do from the top.
Valley wrestler chooses down. Again, the score is 2-0, Valley. Peter attempts to go to that far side cradle, and as he doesn't get the hip pressure, and the Valley wrestler sources up to escape, so it's now 3-0, and Valley in the lead. Peter's got an underhook going right now, and their ear-to-ear tie-up is working, pummeling a little bit there. Now they both break out of that and go to ear-to-ear, but the Valley wrestler has a wrist and arm control on him. They break free, face each other again, and Peter goes to a forehead-to-forehead tie. Back into a forehead-to-forehead tie with a minute 20 seconds in the third period. Peter throws him by, and they go out of bounds. Here's some of the people in the crowd telling him what he needs to do, too. So now Peter goes that forehead-to-forehead tie again, and right in the center. The Valley wrestler goes to wrist control. Peter goes back and takes his wrist, so they're kind of hand-fighting. Not really heavy, but just control-wise. Peter's got to push the offense and push the pace here because he is losing. He attempts the headlock. He hits it in a headlock. If he gets out on the side, he can't get rolled through. Peter's getting back points out of it. He just needs to hit down and hold him there for 40 seconds and not get rolled through. He needs to not get rolled through. He's going to pin out of that. Rush gets a pin. The score is now 15-9, or 15-21 of the dual meet. Peter comes through with that slow motion headlock.
A 5-17 pin, is that right? Well, slow motion headlock, but it worked. How about that? We figures now 15 points to 21 for. We'll have Jose Rodriguez up next for the Beat Diggers. And let's hold it right here, but don't forget Stubbs Gas and Oil. If you're tired of the same old lunches and dinners, switch it up. Pick up something new from the hot and cold deli. So that's when it's Stubbs Gas and Oil. Find great food at low prices at Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. And I've seen Jason chowing down on some of that chow last night as he was up there in Wiggins. So we're underway with Jose.
People are definitely getting what they paid for tonight.
Jose going ranked number 4 in the state, going against Ivan Gomez. And Jose in a single leg. All of them toes touched out of bounds.
Boy, that was a good shot for a 195-pounder. Low, that his opponent's actually a little shorter than he is, too, so he had to get real low to get that shot, and he just lowered his level like it says in the books, and then he shot on him and shot him off the mat. Now he's back in on another low single, and the Valley wrestler sprawls out of that with a front headlock type hold, and then they go back to the center of the mat.
Excuse me, a correction, it's one Gomez. I've looked at the type program to help me out there. Coaches don't always write real clear.
He does a throw by to attempt a low single, and Jose's pushing the pace here on the shots. The Valley wrestler is not really, he's more defense and back, and he's just got wrist control and movement. He does attempt a low single right there. A high crotch, I guess, is a better example. And, but it was half-hearted. It's probably enough to keep him out of getting a stall call. Jose shoots another low single, and the Valley wrestler does that. He comes up with it, though, and now he's got it up, he's got his head on the outside, he takes him down for a 2-point takedown.
Nice job by Jose, just staying with it.
20 seconds left in the first period. Jose's efforts and actions have paid off. He throws a nice cross-face to work for that cross-face cradle, and then he goes and he looks for a pick and step. He puts him on his back. We got 10 seconds left in the first period, and Jose's getting back points. Can he pin him here?
Inside shoulder's up a little high.
He comes back around, gets chest to chest on the other side, but we're going to end this period with a 3-point near fall, and Jose's winning the match 5-0. That was a stiff cross-face right there to grab his attention.
Lucky he didn't get called for a little roughness there. Came from way out in left field.
They call that a haymaker, I think.
Pretty close, pretty close. Okay.
Jose starts on the bottom.
Locked in, he got away with it.
Jose moves for a big guy, too. He throws him, he comes around on that reversal, and then he takes him down on the knee chop and attempts to throw another a pick and step in, and then the Valley wrestler's crawling off the mat, and Jose drags him back in with an ankle. He goes to that knee block again, and the Valley wrestler's just working the edge.
Yeah, he's just trying to get away from Jose.
He's like,
he's wanting to pin him.
What did he eat today?
8 a little mean, 7-0 for Jose.
We need a big win here to help us through.
A lot of wrestling to go.
He's working on that cross-face and pick and step again, and he breaks into the back. He's getting back points out of it. He squirms. The Valley wrestler actually works hard to fight off his back. Jose comes around, gets chest to chest. He's flat right now. We get a pin out of that.
All right, Jose Rodriguez with a big pin. How about that? Let's see. That comes 44 seconds into the second period. It's 2:44 pin. Let's take a 30-second timeout on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
The shoulders, now they break out. Garcia takes a long, deep shot. Then Flanagan reshoots. Garcia's got a whizzer in right now. There's no score. Garcia's still scooting. Oh, and he takes him down right to his back. He's got to get to his belly, and they'll stop it. So overtime victory goes to Flanagan from Valley. But that was another one of those, another good match. Number 6 ranked Valley wrestler against number 8 ranked Beat Digger.
Again, man, how about that? Let's take a short timeout. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Hey, welcome back. And Oscar Soto out against Dorian Richards. Richards, a mountain of a man out there. He must go about 6'6". And Jose hand fighting with him as we work under the mat light. Richards just kind of standing there. Now they'll tie up, go ear to ear. It's about a foot shorter out there when we stand straight up. From that forehead to forehead now.
Not too many people are as big as Oscar, but this guy's bigger. He's pushing that weight limit, it looks like.
He's just really tall. Standing across the room when they were weighing in, and oh my goodness, that's a big kid.
Once again, here at heavyweight, we have 2 of the top 6 wrestlers in the state.
Oscar Ray, number 4, and Dorian Richard, number 6.
Beat Digger's up in this duel, 27-21 now, leading by 6 points. And just looking at the matchups coming down the line, it's going to go right down to the wire.
Oscar gets out of that tie-up. Dorian Richard pushing towards the far edge, towards the Beat Digger cheerleaders. So right back to that forehead-to-forehead tie-up. Tries to drill Oscar back, but Oscar keeps him in front of him. Bit of an underhook, I think. They're slapping hands over there. Richard's trying to load up a throw, maybe. Oscar thought about a shot, and he backed away from that. 15 seconds to go. There's a shot by Oscar. Oh, he had him set up. Kind of threw him by, and then went to the single and stopped in the middle of it.
And he has Dorian Richard bent over pretty hard. A big snap down right there might put him down. But
Okay, we run out of time in the period. Oscar in on the left side as we start the second period. Dorian Richard in down position. He's trying to build a base. And Oscar will reach back and grab an ankle. Dorian Richard trying to tripod up here. He's a big boy. Now Oscar will grab a single leg as Richard turns into him. Lifts it up, trying to maybe treetop him here or something. We get stalling warning. And it gives a escape point to Dorian Richards, so they'll put him up on the escape. Oscar lost that single. Hung on to long enough, couldn't put him down, and Dorian Richards puts up the first stalling. Back ear to ear as we work far side.
And you hang on to that single leg up in the air long enough, you're going to get called for stalling if you don't try to trip him down and
that's a big guy to break down. That should have been caution on the start. Richard took off way before he listened. There's a lot of fumbling for inside control. Richard comes up there. Oscar drops down to a single leg, drives Richard to the edge. Richard's crawling out. Oscar caught underneath. And he'll go out, be out of bounds. Good shot by Oscar. Then it's a running back and just tackle him, I guess. It's a big running back. Go back to that forehead tie. If you're trying to load up a throw, a double under, Oscar backs away from that. So that it's going to turn into the middle and push Richard out of bounds. We start at 42.5 seconds. So we're down by 1-0. Inside fumbling, ear to ear.
Dorian Richard bent over very far again. I think if Soto really snapped down hard, he'd have him. But
might knock into his knees. Now Soto a little underhook. Work to the near side. Soto double leg and Richard was way out of bounds after we start. 16 seconds left here in the second period.
Oscar's at least been attempting a couple of takedowns. Richard, all he's doing is tying up and.
Well, there's a lot of risk there. Tying up the wrists and not really doing anything. Okay, we go to the third period. It'll be Oscar's choice. So they pick the down position.
He's got to make the first move here. He doesn't want all that weight on top of him.
Oscar gets set. Richard comes in on the right side. Now he's set. Oscar didn't move very quick off the whistle. Richard grabs an ankle and trying to push forward on Oscar. Puts him over the near edge. And just drives him right out of bounds. And the crowd saying, go on the whistle, Oscar. And he'll have to reset. 17 seconds. 12 seconds going here. Third period. Then on the left side this time. Reaches out and grabs an ankle. Oscar's got to show some move. There's a stand-up. Richard hanging on to a single leg. Oscar gets him out and gets a little overhook, and he's going to break away and get the escape.
He was just waiting for the right time to move.
I guess so. Instead of just wait till it felt good, and then it was real quick. And they go back ear to ear. And Richard's feet way behind him. Oscar pushing back pretty hard.
Yeah, that snap down there again, it looks like.
Well, Oscar tried it there. Not real hard. But Richard hand behind the head. There's a minute to go here in the third period. Oscar about got caught in a headlock or something there. Richard behind him. He'll come back in a sumo hold. Richard with the headlock up, single leg. Oscar picks it up, trying to tree top him up, lifts it up way high. Dorian Richard trying to run out of bounds. And Oscar's going to tackle him out of bounds, holding him there, and he Soto with the takedown. And the 2-point lead 45 seconds left. And Dorian Richards going to pick the down position. Soto. Set on the left side. Dorian Richards trying to put on the left three and stand up. Oscar going to let him go. Richards stands up. 1-point escape. Dorian Richards. Headlock attempt, and sagging out the back is Oscar, and he's going to get another takedown. That puts him up 7-2. Now, Dorian Richards stands up. 13 seconds encounter. Then Dorian Richards with a shot, blocked by Soto, ear to ear. Inside of 5 seconds to go. Shot by Dorian Richards. Soto around behind him. He tripoded up, and 2 more points go the Beat Diggers away on the takedown. How's that going to end up?
9-3.
9-3 victory for the Beat Diggers. That'll put them up 30-21 as we head to the 106-pounders here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. We'll be back in a moment.
And welcome back to the Beat Digger Dome. As we move back up to the little guys, 106 pounds, Jason Moreno to the Beat Diggers against Jordan Gutierrez for Valley. Jordan Gutierrez ranked 14th in the state. Moreno not ranked, as Jordan Gutierrez gets the initial takedown. Goes up 2-0. We get a potentially dangerous call. Valley wrestler threw in a grapevine on the stand-up. Moreno sets. Gutierrez on from the left side. Moreno stands up. Moreno peeling the wrist, but Gutierrez pulls him back down, tries to hook him over there. A cheap tilt. Trying to put Moreno's head underneath. Guy's got an arm bar, trying to run the head, has the wrist in an arm bar. Has Moreno on his back. Moreno arching out of there. Gutierrez picking up near fall points.
And kicking the referee.
He's got criteria for 3 near fall points. And he's trying to roll Moreno back over again. And there the referee's going to give Gutierrez 3 near fall points. He goes up 5-0 here in the first period.
Moreno seems to improve every match, even though he hasn't won many. Giving up a couple back points out of that first match.
And Moreno gives up another 2 near fall points, down 7-0 here with 30 seconds left in the first period. Moreno fights hard, just doesn't have quite the experience to do what he wants to, I think, out there sometimes. Side drag by Gutierrez. Moreno up to his base. Gutierrez controlling Moreno's arms really well out there, the wrist and the arms. He's got another arm bar set up. Moreno pulls it back, though. Moreno trying to stand up. Back on his hips now. Now Gutierrez trying for the snap back. Moreno rolls through that. Has Gutierrez a little high. Needs to reach up for that head. Double grapevine as we go run out of time here in the first period. Gutierrez is going to lead at 7-0. Moreno's choice. He chooses neutral here in the second period. Short fireman attempt by Gutierrez on the whistle. Long range fireman attempt. There he has him loaded up. Puts Moreno over on his hip. Pivots around behind him. Picks up another 2 points. Moreno trying to fight. There's another 2 near fall points. That's going to put Gutierrez up by 11. Jordan high again. Has that grapevine in again. Moreno tries to roll through it a little. Gutierrez rolls through as Moreno reaches up for the head. That's the last thing you want to do with that grapevine right in there. And Moreno's going to get out of it, but not before he gives up another 3 near fall points.
14-0. Moreno's going to peel away and get the escape.
escape by Moreno. Another takedown by Gutierrez, and we'll have a tech ball here at 106 pounds. Moreno, little wiry guy out there, isn't he?
Yeah, he gives you your money's worth.
There's a shot, single leg by Gutierrez. And there's the matches. Moreno gets taken down. He's going to lose this match 16-1, give up 5 team points. So it's going to be 26-30 in favor of the Beat Diggers going into the 113-pound match.
Okay, Equitable Savings and Loan. Northeastern Colorado's locally owned hometown savings loan with locations in Fort Morgan and Brush. They have financial solutions for you. And Mr. D's Ace Farm and Home Center for all your farm and ranch supplies, including perennial fees and everything. Stop by the Ace stores near you in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and the new location at 122 Custis Street in Brush. Okay, Aaron Peterson taking on Zach Dings. And they'll go out of bounds. Number 4 in the state, and a quick start by Peterson. He got in on a single leg, but before the whistle, I was start.
Even working on low, getting low and shooting a little bit of tapping an ankle. Peterson backing up, now around the edge of the mat. He's like just in a deep tie.
Shane Cole back with us, and Aaron works against Conrad in practice every day, and you see him improve all the time, too. One of your Pee-wee projects, too.
Yeah, actually the Metro, you see the Valley and Brush, there's a lot of Metro wrestlers that are right here tonight, working at and wrestling hard. So they've all come up through that Metro program right out of the Fort Lupton area. Peterson in on a high crotch. He's got the leg picked up, but they're on the edge of the mat. So Damon's working the wizard, but also working the edge of the mat at the same time. Peterson ducks under to go between the legs, and he's working to come up through the back door. Damon's working the edge again, and Peterson's coming back around. He's got to get his head out, and he could get... No, that was some good hits by Damon right there. They go out of bounds in a scramble, so they go back to the mat, center of the mat in neutral position. So far, it's been tit for tat, and they've shared the excitement. Damon shoots on a low single on Peterson. Peterson hits a sprawl. He grabs that leg, back ankle, and right now they're still working it. Peterson, 2-point takedown for Damon, but Peterson's coming out the back door now. Damon's high. Looks like he's got that power half there pretty tight, though. Peterson is coming out the back door. Damon's just holding on right now. They're going to get a stalemate out. No, Peterson comes around. He's working out to get out. He's coming. He's standing up. 2-point reversal. So it's 2-2 right now. He needs a short time, 10 seconds left in the first period. He needs to control the hips. He gets that leg in. It's a little high, but there's 5 seconds left, and he can stretch him out. We'll end the first period with a 2-2 score.
Hey, it's good. Another good, exciting match going. For the 113 pounds, Beat Diggers leading the pool 30-26. But
I didn't see whose choice that was, but now it's neutral anyway. They're starting in a neutral position. I'm not sure who picked neutral or somebody deferred, but
it's Valley's choice.
Damon shoots in on a low single and gets it. He's got Peterson's leg up in the air. Peterson's got a whizzer in. Damon breaks that whizzer. Now he's winging him around, but now he goes and drops down to a double and takes Peterson down. We've got a 4-2 match going right now. Damon gets that leg right in, goes right working the power half on Peterson. Peterson needs to move on bottom or he's going to get really stall off. Damon rides that high, doesn't he, Rob?
Yeah, he's way up there.
He's got the power half in, but he's not really working it. Peterson needs to open up a little bit or he'll get hit for a stalling call. Damon gets that shoulder block for a cradle attempt, and then Peterson comes underneath the leg with it. So now both picks are on the mat right now. working close to the edge of the mat. Peters coming back in. He's got underneath. Damon's in a little bit of trouble now to keep control. Peterson's got that. Now Damon comes back to that stubby, but Peterson's got that leg underneath there and we get a potentially dangerous on the knee. Come back to the mat, and Peterson's down and scores 4-2 with 50 seconds left in the second period. Damon Valley is winning at this point in time. Peterson bases out on the bottom. Damon goes and throws a stiff cross face, and we got a potential, unsportsmanlike against Valley Wrestler, and that gives us 1 point for a penalty, and the score's 4-3. Peterson does a quick sit out. Damon comes back for a spiral ride on him, breaks his hips down. Peterson has wrist control. Damon's using that wrist control as a one-on-one tie, and then now he's looking for a far side cradle, looking for a cheap tilt out of that now, too. Damon goes one move to another. Peterson's got his head on the mat. He's got to get it off the mat. Now he's going for that spiral right. Peterson attempts to do a roll, and that's probably not the best thing to do with a half Nelson right there. So now Peterson has the wrist control, and Damon comes across and grabs that wrist, and will could be an attempt to be a cheap tilt out of it, and then he comes back for an attempted cradle. Peterson grabs wrist control and goes stand up and breaks him back down. Got a score to 4-3, and it's Damon's choice.
He's on a down position, looks like.
Okay, we got a 4-3 match. 2 minutes left in this 113-pound match. Peterson from Brush is on top. Comes around to a knee chop. Damon looks like he's trying to hit a switch out of it. Peterson gets that bottom leg worked up. And now he's got to work up so he doesn't get called for a stall, but he's got that bottom leg hook underneath as an attempt to get a Peterson, but he's got to move up.
He looks over the coach for instructions.
Yep, and then he kind of gets a little bit loose, and now Damon's got an attempted Peterson roll going, and he does hit the Peterson roll, which is gets a reversal and back points now. Now he comes around and lets go of the Peterson, comes back around, gets 2 points near fall out of that. Scores 8-3. We got a minute, 20 seconds left in the third period. Damon's got that leg in on the right side, and he throws it in pretty hard. He's working that power half again. He works that pretty hard. Now he's got it in deep, but Peterson's based on his knees. That one there could go to a potentially dangerous right there. But he's staying base. Damon's getting really high. He's looking, got his leg hooked in with the heel and the crotch, and Peterson's just fighting. He's got a chance to come out the back door for a reversal here. Damon's they stop at the potentially dangerous on his shoulder.
That's almost the illegal hold the way he had that happen.
Now we got 45 seconds left, and Peterson's down 8-3 to Damon. Peterson hits a Peterson roll, and he comes out and he gets out and comes on a single leg out of it. He does get free a little bit. Now he's looking for a double. Now he's got a high crotch on him, and both on their feet. No points have been awarded. Peterson hits a duck under, and now he puts him on his back. He's got a 2-point takedown, and he's got the Peterson in. Now he's working the high, not the Peterson, it's the
pick
and step. Thank you, Rob. Now he's got his hip down, and he's got that box up. He's got the leg in. Working the power half himself with 10 seconds left in the match, scores 8-5. Now Damon comes around out back door and he scores 10-5, and the match ends 10-5.
Oh, wow, how about that? We'll have Conrad Cole up against Adrian Montoya. As they step out there, we want to thank some of our sponsors like Morgan Community College. Visit MCC online at www.morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. It'll get you on the right track, find out what options are available to you. That's Morgan Community College. Okay, we lost Shane as Conrad's going against Adrian Montoya. Conrad, returning state champ, he's dropped down to number 2 in this last poll. He's got 120 pounds, and we'll have a new one tonight. Oh, Conrad right down on that single leg. He lifts him up, dumps him down. and Conrad gets control. And it's Montoya going one way then the other. Conrad grabs him around the waist and dumps him down again. 30-29. Team score 1 point apart. And Conrad puts a hammerlock out there, goes with a half off of that, drives in deep, back going for the pin. Conrad Cole trying to get chest to chest with Montoya. Montoya flat on his back. And Conrad feed out to the side of that reverse half in there. And chest to chest, the far shoulder must be up just a little bit. The referee shaking his head. Now Conrad is going to give up on the hole, pick up the 3-point near fall. And, got a grapevine in there. It's just going to let Montoya up. Head to head. Montoya quite a bit taller than Conrad. 38 seconds to counting first period. Conrad up 5 points. Does a little throw by, drops down to single leg, and then shoots to a double. They go out of bounds over Montoya. On the edge, stood up and backed out of bounds. Conrad's ready. And we're on the way. Conrad a low ankle pick, and he works up, gets the point down. Put him up 7-1. Hard cross face, traps that far elbow, and just jerks him over. They didn't even go for the pick and step. Just jerked him over out of that cross face for a 2 count. And then we'll pick up the 2 near fall points. Conrad out to the right side. Breaks him flat. Right, takes a piece of the bench, and in the second period, Conrad up 9-1.
We should use a pin here, Rob. If we could get a pin here, we'd win the duel. Conrad chooses bottom here.
And Montoya in on the right side. We're trying to get those wrists free underneath. He's kind of bunched up there a little bit. Montoya not quite sure. Conrad just kind of sitting there on his heels. You know, the rookie roll arm drag attempt by Conrad. And Montoya gets a grapevine in there and trying to buck him off is Conrad. Montoya's got the grapevine to the power half. And reaches up trying to feel that off. Conrad trying to kick that grapevine out of there. An elbow to the back of the head from Montoya. Trying to press backwards. Now he's grabbed the toe. Grapevine throws it over the top, reaches for a single. Montoya trying to base away from it. Conrad turns into him, has that single. They've got a little fireman, steps over, gets a reversal. That's a single real quick because he had a little short headlock there for a second. Conrad gets out of that, gets the reversal going. Trying to drive around here with a half Nelson far wrist. Now come back with a cross face. It's like a cross face cradle. Grabbing a head lever in there with a tight waist. Plus Montoya down. Sets an arm bar there on the right side. It gets that other wrist. Get the cross face. Trap that far elbow. And trying to reach for a cross face cradle. Stepping over the back. Trying to bunch Montoya up. He's got the cradle locked up. Over goes Montoya. Over the hip. And Montoya kicks out of that. No back points. And Conrad reaches up, pancakes him back down. Got kind of caught out of shape there for a second. But come off his back and maintain control. Now Conrad stands up. And we're going to head to the third period. 11-1. Only 2 points scored in that period. Okay, Conrad wants to talk. It's in on the right side. It's to start the third period. Montoya tries to hit a switch. And a tight waist brings him right back down. Puts that head lever in there. Trying to work that right wrist. Gets him with a cross face to the right arm. Montoya bunches up into the ball. Conrad reaches for the wrist again. Montoya tripoding up. Conrad trying to go for a 3-quarter Nelson. With Montoya on his knees out there. And it reaches over the top. And grabs that near wrist. Keeps a tight waist in there. Now he breaks him flat. Throws back the hammerlock on the right arm. Sets it back there in the left hip pocket. Both hands on that right wrist. Cranks it over. Now he overhooks the head. Montoya stands up. Conrad has him. Oh, he slips on that hold, and Montoya's come up behind him for the reversal. There's 2 points in the third period. Conrad caught on the ball. Inside a minute to go. Conrad put his head in the mat, spin and catch the knee. But Montoya follows him around. Getting a set-out position. Field up wrist free. Break free. Montoya slaps some long arms around him. Conrad reaches on the inside of the knee. Hips over. Gets the Peterson roll. It comes up on top. Gets control. Now Conrad works a barbed wire. Cranks Montoya over. Gets a 1 count. Now there's 2, 3, 4 count. As he's cranking that barbed wire. Montoya's going one way, now the other. Oh, he gets a half Nelson in there off that barbed wire. 16 seconds and counting. And Montoya trying to stay off his back. I'm not sure what the referee's looking at. Their side gets down. And Conrad is going to pick up a 3-point near ball. But that'll be the match. Conrad going to win it. 16-9. Is that right?
16-3.
16-3. That's a major mistake. Scoreboards just don't quite fit for our location. 16-3. Major mistake for Conrad Cole. And what's our team scores now? 34-29 for the beat there.
5-point differential.
It's all going to come down to Mackie Sandoval, number 7 in the state, taking on Ruben Lucero, ranked number 2 in the state, and that one's underway.
And Ruben Lucero is Conrad Cole's nemesis for many years. They fought each other many times.
Mackie Sandoval had a real bout with the flu there around Christmas time. I think he's back healthy again. Mackie catches the front headlock for the moment.
There's forehead to forehead. Good single leg at the knee by Lucero. He grabs it, pulls Mackie down. No points awarded yet. Mackie on his hip. Has a whizzer in there. Trying to spin around behind him there as he does. We have Lucero pick up the other leg for a double leg and gets a 2-point takedown. 1:06 left in the first period. Lucero leads 2-0.
Caution on the start. Going to go against Lucero.
Stand up by Mackie Sandoval. Peeling the wrist. He gets away. Just 1 point for that escape. Mackie's down 2-1 now here in the first period. A lot of hand fighting out here and popping the head. A little single leg try by Mackie Sandoval, and he misses it. Lucero reshoots, hits that double leg, and gets the takedown.
Really low down around the ankles.
They're going to give Mackie a free escape. 4-2 now the score. Single leg try by Lucero again puts Mackie down to the mat. Takes down by Lucero again. 6-2 now the score. Lucero's going to give another free escape. Oh, he jumped on him as the whistle blew. Spiral ride by Lucero. Mackie Sandoval tripoding up. Boy, he's got heavy pressure on that spiral ride. Mackie bellies down. Lucero with wrist control there. Mackie stands up, gets away. 5 seconds left in the first period. We're going to go to the second period. Mackey Sandoval is going to be down 6-3. Second period, Green's choice, that's Lucero. He defers to Mackey Sandoval. Mackey chooses down. (29-34) is the score. 5-point differential. Mackey stands up and Lucero drops down to a double leg, puts Mackey Sandoval down. Mackey faces back up. Big cross faced by Lucero, and they'll go out of bounds. The Valley can win this duel by 1 point with a pin. They can tie it with a tech ball. And any other choices, Brush wins the duel. But Lucero probably one of Valley's best wrestlers.
Mackey's going to get the escape.
So 6-4 now the score. Mackey in on a good double leg. Has his head in between Lucero's, trying to come out the back door. Lucero really cranking on Mackey's knee. Mackey Sandoval still hanging on to that leg, but Lucero has that leg, and now he's going to get in behind Mackey Sandoval for the 2-point takedown. 8-4 now the score.
Halfway through the match. 1 minute mark on the second period.
Big half Nelson by Lucero. Mackey's trying to look away from that. Mackey back up to his base. Lucero still with that big half, trying to pull Mackey underneath. Mackey fighting. Boy, Lucero's got a lot of strength, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Just about picked Mackey up and threw him on his back with that half. Now Mackey Sandoval gets dinged for stalling. He's bellied down there. Boy, there's a lot of pressure by Lucero. Mackey back up to his base, trying to stand up, trying to face Lucero. Lucero pulls him back down, puts the half on the way down, and they'll be out of bounds. 12 seconds left here in the second period.
And we got a little injury time there for Mackey. You know, he got poked in the stomach there a little bit or something. Let's go to AC Ice. AC Ice probably supports local high school sports throughout northeastern Colorado. You need ice. Don't just settle for any frozen water. Get AC Ice. You can find it at any local grocery or convenience store near you. Okay, we're going to stop the injury time. And we'll have to restart.
Mackey Sandoval set on the bottom. Another caution for Lucero. One more and that's a point, isn't it, Rob?
I think so. Third one's a point.
Mackey Sandoval sets again. Lucero. Big side drag. Switch attempt by Mackey. Lucero heavy on that spiral right again. Mackey stands up, feels the wrist. Big cross face by Mackey Sandoval. Mackey just about got out at the end of that second period, but no points awarded.
Lucero, neutral, I think.
That Lucero's choice. He chooses neutral. 8-4. Mackey Sandoval down in this match. Mackey Sandoval, big double leg tackle tried, but he gets blocked. Gets put in a front headlock by Lucero. Lucero tries to pull Mackey down. Lucero back in on a double leg now. Double leg tackle. Lucero's going to get the takedown. 10-4. Going to let Mackey go. 10-5 now to score. Well, Ruben Lucero leads as they go out of bounds. 10-5. Minute 30 left in this third period. Mackey's just got to hold on, not get pinned. There's a double leg try by Mackey. He's in underneath. Front. Got a quarter Nelson. Can't tell if he's got a front headlock or a quarter Nelson on Mackey. Mackey trying to come up, go around the corner. Oh, Mackey just about got pancaked down. They're going to give Lucero the takedown on that.
A little quick, I thought.
It's about 55 seconds left. 12-5 is the score. We're going to get a stalemate. Mackey's down in this match 12-5 in the bottom position. 52 seconds left.
126 pounds, our last match of the night.
Mackey's just got to gut it out here. Cross face cradle attempt by Lucero. Lucero has that ankle hooked up, looking for wrist control in that half there. Mackey can't get back to his base. Lucero pushing hard on him. Lucero's got that wrist in half trying to put in. Now we're going to get a 1 point for Lucero. Mackey gets called for stalling. Oh, don't go to your back. Mackey tried to throw, and Lucero put him to his back. Mackey's got to fight out of there. Mackey tried to throw him, got thrown right to his back. But Mackey's going to hold on here. We're going to get a 3-point near fall. It's going to be
a lot of scoring in that match. It's going to end up 16,
18-6. Whew.
18-6. Oh my goodness! What a match.
But the Beat Diggers are going to win this duel 34-33, and it's everything that everybody thought it was going to be. Number 1 and number 2 in the state.
Oh man, if you weren't here, I hope you was listening on the radio, sir. It's been a barn burner. Oh my goodness! Let's head back to KSIR headquarters and take a couple minutes for our fine sponsors on 1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com. Welcome back. Beat Diggers number 1 in the state. Valley Vikings number 2. They end up 34-33 on the team side. The Beat Diggers on top. A lot of exciting matches. I don't think there's one that wasn't worth $5 to get in, Jason.
No, what a duel. I mean, we had a couple of, really close matches that came down to the wire that made the duel, and we started off the second match of the night. Alec Peterson got a takedown right at the end of the match to win that one 6-4.
And see what against number 3 ranked. Well, let's start at Bo at 132. That's where we started. So Rocha going against Aaron Trujillo. And Rocha with a 5:36 pin. Trujillo's a pretty tough customer.
Yeah, he was. And Bo looked really good tonight. And then we moved on to 138 pounds where Alec Peterson did get the 6-4 win, and I said it was a takedown at the end, but it was a 2-point near fall. He just got the second wave of the hand as time ran out and picked up the 2 points and won that match.
And then we go to 145. Maybe Montes Garcia, went against McCoy Flanagan. That was back and forth. And let's see, how did that one end up? I got 3-1 here. What's your scoreboard say?
3-1 in overtime.
And it was Flanagan with the victory.
And, both wrestlers, Garcia ranked number 8, McCoy Flanagan number 6. Once again at 138, Alec Peterson ranked 4th, and Sotelo ranked 3rd, and Peterson beat him right at the end. Move on to 152 pounds. Zach Miller ranked number 2 in the state, and he got the second period pin over Zane Powell and picked up another 6 points for the Valley Vikings and made it 9-9.
And Cookie Barraza went for the Beat Diggers at 160 against number 1 ranked Brendan Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a 134 pin for the Valley Vikings.
170 pounds, not an upset, but Kyle Rosenbrock got pinned in the second period, 2 minutes, 54 seconds, just got thrown to his back. And that Jackson Wright, he's ranked number 1 in the state for a reason.
Yeah, he is. And I think Kyle got caught, but a little more experience, and I think he'll be right there. Then we go to 182, Tristan Peter, ranked number 11, went against Oliver Clinky. Clinky kind of dominated the match until the headlock came with that 5:17 of the match. Tristan Peter picked up the pin win at 182 for the Beat Diggers.
Yeah, And at 195 pounds, Jose Rodriguez just dominated his match. He's ranked number 4 in the state. He picked up the pin in 2 minutes and 44 seconds. At that point, the Beat Diggers and the Valley Vikings were tied at 21.
Joe Carwin with the forfeit at 220. No wrestler for the Valley Vikings. And that's huge, too. Is you don't field enough guys. They give up that 6 points. Beat Diggers went up 27-21.
Yeah, and the only forfeit of the night. So we move on to the heavyweight match. Oscar Soto ended up winning that match 7-3. Oscar Soto ranked number 4 in the state. Dorian Richard ranked number 6. So that match was also everything it was supposed to be.
Oh, it was a great match, and Oscar Soto just got a little extra burst, a lot of quickness and good balance, and oh my goodness, if he'd come up through the Pee-wee program, he'd be scary. It's hard to believe it's only his second year of wrestling.
Yeah, really is.
Then we go to down to the little guys. At 106, Jason Moreno got one against number 14 ranked Jordan Gutierrez. Gutierrez from the Tech Falls, 16-1. And there's the one big point that maybe we needed to win this duel. The 3-pounder. Battling hard. Battling hard. He's more experienced, but he's a go-getter.
And not only that match, I think the 113-pound match was even bigger. Is Zach Damien ranked number 4 in the state? A lot of people thought that he would dominate Jaron Peterson, but Jaron Peterson lost that match 10-5, only gave up 3 team points, and that was huge for the Beat Diggers win.
And Conrad Cole going to 120 pounds. He's ranked number 2 in the state against Adrian Montoya. And that was a battle, a major decision for Conrad as he wins 16-3.
And then we move to the last match of the night, Mackie Sandoval going against number 1 ranked Ruben Lucero. He had to not get pinned, and that's exactly what he done. He did get major decision. What was that score? 16-3?
18-6.
18-6. 18-6 on that. Gave up 4 team points, but that's what the Beat Diggers needed, and they won this duel 34-3.
34-33.
34-33. 1 point difference.
Excuses. It's taken a lot of energy to get through this duel, hasn't it?
It has. What an exciting duel. Probably one of the best I've ever been a part of.
Oh, man, that's just been a hoot. Oh, man, the Beat Diggers wrestling well, and we'll be back next Friday at 4 p.m. on 1010 KSIR, and that's exciting. As we'll kick off the regional coverage from Eaton. And Saturday we'll be back on the air at 10 a.m. and take it all through the finals and see what Tim Yount, see if he knows what he's talking about. I have that right in front of us. He expects Jordan Gutierrez of Valley to be the 3rd seed behind Jacob Beltran and Sterling. And Fort Lupton wrestler picked second at 113. Zach Damien of Valley is picked second out of our region. He's number 4 in the state. Conrad Cole picked to win our region. He's ranked number 2. This is come down to that number 1 slot. Then at 126, Mackie Sandoval, ranked number 7 in the state, behind Ruben Lucero, ranked number 1, and he's picked to take the region. 132, Bo Rocha is picked to be second at regions behind Julian Pinto from Holy Family. TJ Graves is Sterling. Hits the rankings there, and I missed Austin Creer from Sterling at 126. He's picked to take 4th out of our region, ranked number 8 in the state. The family night going on below us as they wanted to get this duel ready, and we didn't want the wrestlers standing around getting distracted. Coach loosen up. So they're doing their parents' night right now. It's our last home duel. At 138, Omar Sotelo for Valley is second. In the regionals, Holy Family's Underfranto is picked to take 138. And Alec Peterson is picked third out of our region. He's ranked 4, so we've got 1, 3, and 4 out of our region for 138 pounds. Let's loosen up. We may get him down here. He's pretty well got parents and I wrapped up. Then let's take some more of the regional rankings. It's Joe Contreras, Sterling picked to take the 135-pound region. That's ranked at 3 in the state, followed by McCoy Flanagan of Valley, that's number 6. And Baby Garcia is picked by On the Mat to pick up the 3rd place slot at regionals. Zach Miller of Valley, ranked number 2 in the state, is picked to take the 152-pound regional. They didn't pick anybody else behind it. And he's ranked number 2 in the state. Brendan Gonzalez of Valley, number 1 ranked, is picked to take it at 160. Nobody from the Beat Diggers ran it. And the 170, Jackson Wright picked to take first out of the region. Second is Vertuga from Fort Lupton, and third, Kyle Rosenbrock of Brush, followed by Jacob Smith of Strasburg. Strasburg wrestler ranked number 9, and Kyle Rosenbrock had a real tough time with him last weekend. So we've got a lot of great rematches coming up on next Friday night, or Saturday, as we move our way through that regional tournament. 182, Kristen Peters took third out of the region. He's ranked number 11. Oliver Sink was picked to be second. He's going to be locked up with the number 9 slot on that rankings, followed by Five Valleys Garrett Poland in 4th. Jose Rodriguez picked to take the region. It was number 4 ranking. Brian Nichols of Strasburg picked second. And then we go to 220. Joe Carlin picked to be third out of our region. And then at heavyweight, Oscar Soto picked to take the region. It was number 4 ranking, followed by Willie Clements, a Holy Family, ranked number 5, and Larry Richard picked Valley, ranked number 3, and Jake Senestein out of Strasburg follows up with the 4th seed in the top 4. Go to state. It's the guys out here. They're getting pictures. We got a picture night here on family night. I think we're going to try to get Coach up here. We've still got a lot of family activities going on. It's Beat Diggers win the duel over the Valley Vikings by a score of 34-33. Let's take another time out. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back. And Coach, loosen up. You're set for regionals. How's your stomach?
Ooh, that was a tough one. That's the whole sport of wrestling right there. I hope fans that came out, I hope they see what a good duel's all about, because the duels against, I'm not cutting the teams down or anything, but the duels against like Highland or not Highland's a good one, but Lions and Estes Park where they have 5, 6 forces, it's not interesting because it's already a blowout and we haven't even wrestled the match. So I ran through this 40, 45 times.
Did you think it was going to end up this way?
And, I had some where it's 1 point. I had best case scenario, we're winning by 15. I had best case scenario for them where they're winning by 10, and all of a sudden it ends out with a barn burner, and I couldn't have had anything better than this. It was amazing. It's honestly, to be truthful, probably the best duel I've ever been involved in my whole career of wrestling, which is about 24 years of it. So it's awesome.
It was exciting seeing Cole, Jason Holder, and I up here. We just couldn't hardly keep our voices because we couldn't get our breath. We're too busy holding our breath, trying to get through these matches and help them out.
Oh, it was crazy intense. I thought, to be honest, I love the ref, Rob. Rob's a great ref, but I thought he was more on Valley's side tonight. I honestly did not see one good call go our way. And like on Rosenbrock's match, I think that's a complete different match if he doesn't take 2 points on the edge when we still have the kid's leg. So I just think Rosenbrock doesn't give up the takedown, give up on it as quick.
Right.
When he said 2, he let go of his leg and tried coming up. And man, the kid's tough on top, but Kyle's just he's got to keep his head up on bottom, and he's got to get a little more in the gas tank. Running up and down the court doesn't always get the wrestling stamina going. So he knows what he needs to work on. I think it was a building point for Kyle. Kyle knows where he's at. So we just got to go from there. And he's a fighter, so I think he'll fight back.
Yeah, he had a tough match last Thursday down at Strasburg.
Oh, yeah. And the Strasburg kid only lost to Jackson Wright 1-0, so I don't know. Jackson Wright beat the Strasburg kid 1-0. That's it.
Really?
So I thought we could get that one. And every time I put that down on paper, I never gave 6. But I'll tell you, right after that, we had Tristan Teeter, who's down, 3-2, and all of a sudden throws a glorified headlock and sticks him with, 40 seconds left?
5-17. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Every single match besides Carlin where he walked out there and got a forfeit was intense.
Yeah.
Intense as it gets. I mean, even Jason Moreno fighting off his back, that's a huge win. A tech ball? Heck, I'll take it. Jaron Peterson wrestled the match of his life tonight.
He wrestled really well.
He could have won that match. Was he trying to win it? I don't know if he was wrestling to win or to help the team, but he could have won that match. He can beat that kid. So that really excites me. Jaron Peterson wrestled a great match.
His brother didn't do too bad either.
No, that starts it off. If there's a couple matches on this list that I was looking at, and that's Alec Peterson, Omar Sotelo, that's Baby, or Arnaldo Maltos Garcia against McCoy Flanagan, that's Kyle Rosenbrock, Jackson Wright, and Tristan Teeter, Oliver Klinke. Oh, Oscar Soto, Dorian Richards. Those are the 5 matches I looked at. If we can win a couple of those here and there, we're set. And Alec Peterson's match there, beautiful. You finish a shot with 20 seconds left into a pick and step for 2 back at the buzzer. That's like shooting a half-court buzzer beater. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was fun. We thought I had heart attacks.
Oh, it was awesome. And I'm glad. So I kind of take that back. That was a good call that they gave us the 2 there, because his arm was coming up. It was real close. But, he's been battling with that kid 5-6 times, and we've been losing by 1-2 points, and all of a sudden, boom, we come up with the win. So it was just a night to remember.
It is.
Wrestling.
Jose wrestled really well.
Oh, yeah.
His guy didn't want to get pinned, and Jose was going to pin him one way or the other.
Oh, yeah. Jose's a beast. I'm going to be happy to see that kid at the state tournament for the first time. He's got things clicking. He's on the right page, so it's going to be awesome to see.
And I don't think he's intimidated by anything. He's got to beat up on Oscar all the time.
Yeah,
Carlin.
Exactly.
So that's fun. Well, regionals
coming up next week. Well, I like to give big props to Mackie Sandoval too, even though he lost. What was the score? Was it 18-6? Oh, because he gave up 5 at the end.
Yeah.
It was 13-6, but Mackie fought his heart out. I know he's kind of down right now because he hates to lose, but he did it. He did a hell of a job. And Bo Rocha coming up with a pin against that kid in 5:36. That came down to the last second. That's a great match. Conrad did his best to pin that kid. He pinned him in 47 seconds earlier this year, and for some reason they just weren't calling pins. And if he pins them, it's ball game. Doesn't even come down to the last match. So
right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking the ref wanted to see it get finished too. That's why he didn't call the pin. He was keeping score in his head. So.
Could be that darn mat light. He just couldn't see it.
Couldn't see it, right?
Got sad at work.
I love the mat light though.
Yeah, it's fun. The kids love it, and you're really the center of attention to that mat light. So.
cool.
Well, Coach, it's going to be an exciting next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's the best time of the year for me. So I mean, I look forward to this time every year, and it's just awesome. And we got a great group of kids, and we will be going after a state title, which makes it even more fun. So, those fans out there listening, you guys can come to regionals next week, Friday and Saturday. Saturday night's the finals, and it should be another. I'm looking to see another duel against Valley, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's hope we got about 9 guys on the
finals,
top 2
right?
steps. We'll pick the top steps.
Oh yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. Regionals kick off at 4 p.m. here on 1010 KSI next Friday night.
All right.
Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Awesome. Appreciate KSIR for everything.
Okay, Coach. Well, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, get some rest.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Coach Lisenhoff. As he stops by, thank those for working the boards, and of course all our great sponsors. And we got great owners at KSIR. They get just as excited about wrestling and sports as anybody. They're more fans, I think, than they don't look at the owners' side. They look as sports fans, and we really appreciate that. Got Alec Peterson up here. We mentioned your name a time or two tonight.
Yeah. A little too close call there.
A little too close. What do you guys talk about in the locker room about a tough duel like this?
We knew coming in it was going to be tough, and we've talked about it not only this week or last night or whenever. All year we've been setting our eyes right here on this duel, and we've been trying to get it through our head that we can't give up bonus points and that we need bonus points, and that obviously played a huge part. I mean, you look at any bonus point we got as far as pins, majors, I don't think there's any tech. And as far as if we give up another bonus point, anything like that, it goes their way. And this was one of our goals. So I'm coming in. This was one of the 3 that we had. And we came down to the wire, but a lot of big matches, and the bonus points ended up getting the job done.
Well, it was fun, and going to set you up for regionals.
Yep, big time. This will give us some momentum going in. I mean, if we wrestle like we did tonight, even people who went out there and maybe lost, whatever, it was close, and there wasn't anyone 106 to heavyweight that didn't go out there and wrestle as hard as they could, and that's what it's going to take. We use that intensity in regionals, and it's hopefully we can achieve goal 2, which is the regional title. We're going to enjoy this one tonight. It was fun, and tomorrow back to work, going after the next one.
So what did you pick up about Valley? Seemed like the matches they didn't want to lose. They were just tying up the hands.
Yeah. They got a smart coach. They knew coming in it was going to be just like this. So they knew where we were obviously way better than him. I mean, you look at Conrad's match, and you look at a few others. Specifically, Conrad's match is what I'm seeing here, is where even Jose's match, Jose ended up getting the pin, but you could tell in both those matches their coach kind of just told them, let's not get pinned here, anything but a pin.
Okay, now you got your little brother working the mat too.
Yeah, he wrestled all right and didn't like the end result, but 3 points, it gave up a decision, lost by 5. He gives up 3 more, it's a major, and we lose the duel. I think he was on his back once, maybe near fall 2 right there. And so, even if he gives up the fall there when he's on his back, that changes the whole swing of things.
Yeah, that came late in the third period.
Yeah, even Mackey, that was huge. He knew going in. I mean, he knew going in, but that was in the back of his mind. He wanted to go out and wrestle to win. So, the score you see here is probably a lot. It's inflated just because of the situation. It's the last match. That kid's working. He needed a tech or a pin, and Mackey, after he got down, it was just when he knew what he had. He had the whole team on his back, and that's tough. And he went out there and ended up getting it done. He wasn't happy at all, but every single one of us was happy for him because he did a great job.
Right, went through that throw at the end to try to win it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, he wanted to win it. That's just the guy he is. you see him in practice, he'll shoot him and Oscar will go at it, and he's not going to go out there and just lay down. He's going to try and beat Oscar. He's going to get out there and bang with him. It's just the kind of group. It's what you need. That's what That's what you need to. We've got a good lineup, and that's what you need. We need competitiveness. Can't back down from anyone.
Well, there's not really any holes in your roster, so
No.
everybody's got to work hard to get out of the room.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, it's a dogfight in practice, and we're getting after each other, pushing each other around, everything like that for however long it is in the room. And, we're each other's worst enemies in there. We're yelling at each other, trying to get each other so we can get to this point and then to the next point, all the way to state, and we'll hate each other in there. We come out of there as a family, and that's what we say every time we break the huddle on duels as family, because you go and watch practice and you'd think that it's a bunch of rival gangs going after each other, but in there it is. It's rival gangs, and then we get out here and we're family.
It's wrestling's a unique community.
Yep.
Even the guys you compete against, sometimes they end up being your best friends.
Oh, yeah, yep, after you're done wrestling with them, yeah, oh, yeah.
And you can take a guy like Jason that wrestled. You've got that.
Gives him those friends for the rest of his life.
Yeah, kind of bonds and people that you never met that listen to you on the radio and just respect what you do. It's awesome.
Yeah,
and you got your greatest supporters right at home.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Little tough working or living with an old coach.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Just hints here and there and stuff like that. And it's a lot of help. It's not like he doesn't know what he's talking about, so it's not going to hurt at all.
How do you keep what makes the joy of wrestling for you?
It's like right here tonight, and then even on to regionals and on to state. It's stuff like that keeps it fun. And in practice, we tell each other, we're saying, why are we here right now? It's just so hard, but deep down, everyone knows. Everyone knows we have a passion for it, a big-time passion for it. And we'll hate it for 2 hours, an hour and a half, whatever it is in there, but we love getting out here and competing and battling with everyone else.
I watched a guy named Ben Peterson wrestle.
Yeah.
For them purple guys.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's right there, too. He texts me all the time. Good luck, stuff like that. Text him back. He shows me moves, shows me just helpful hints that help me improve my game, keep going on.
Okay, that's awesome. Beat Diggers win the duel 34-33, and it's nice to be at home. We can leave that score up on the scoreboard as long as we want.
Yep, yes we will.
And you guys been wrestling really well. A couple times I thought you were going to get complete shutouts.
Yeah, that's what we were working for. We go in, even tonight they told us there's no match that we weren't able to be in. And coming in, everyone had the mindset they were going to win. Maybe they didn't get the job done, but there was no one, 106, the heavyweight, that didn't go out there thinking that they were going to lose. They went out there, wrestled to win. And that's the kind of mindset that we have. We're going to go out there and we're going to attack whether the kid's ranked 1 in the state or he's dead last. It doesn't change our mindset at all. We're going to go out there and attack and try and do what we do.
Well, that's neat. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's
no problem.
Great for you to
no
visit.
Problem. Thank you.
Okay. Alec Peterson, 138-pounder for the Beat Diggers, and he's working to get back to state again this year. Okay. Jason Holder's here, and Rose is working back there. I think we'll get ready to sign off. Beat Diggers won the duel 34-33 over the Valley Vikings. Been a great night in sports. Hope you enjoyed it. For Jason, I want to thank you for helping out. Shane Cole working hard, and he maintained his sanity too. So we'll look forward to working with you next week at the regionals.
Well, it was a real fun night. Yeah, regionals is going to be the same kind of dogfight. So sure, invite everybody to come to Eaton and watch the regionals. But if not, you can tune in to 1010 KSIR.
Okay, and we'll probably be simulcasting over on the FM side too. So we'll get that all out to you on John Beltran's. As he does such a great job, sports director at KSIR, and thank all our wonderful sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. So that wraps it up. We'll head out. We'll be back on the air Friday night or Friday afternoon at 4:00. here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beakers won the duel 34-33. Good night from the Digger Dome.